Hi, Kyla. It's Tiffany Haston. I wrote the book Red is the Color of. It's a book about a little girl named Tiffany, who happens to be me, and her mom. I'd come home from school one day and I was just crying and upset because some kids had been making fun of my hair. And my mom taught me a valuable lesson that day that God doesn't make any mistakes. I'm unique and special. Just because I look a little different doesn't mean that I'm weird. It what makes me awesome. So I wanted other children to know that. I wanted to know that no matter what they look like, if they have different hair, if they have different eyes, if they have a different nose, if they have different skin, if they dress different, if they talk different, if they walk different, that doesn't make them weird. It makes them special. And that's exactly the way God wanted them to be. You're not boring. God doesn't create boring or weird things. He creates awesome things. And the things that make you different make you truly special. So let's read my book, Red is the Color of. One afternoon, Tiffany came home crying. Running to her room, she slammed the door and buried her head in her pillow. Mother had watched the scene and wondered. Walking to her daughter's door, she knocked softly. Hearing only muffled sobs from inside, she quietly walked in and sat on the edge of the bed. "What's wrong, sweet girl? Why are you crying?" asked Mother as she gently stroked her daughter's hair. Tiffany lifted a tear-streaked face and whimpered. "The kids at school, they were making fun of my red hair. They said I was ugly and that my hair made me look like a tomato." Suddenly, Tiffany sat up and screamed. "I hate my red hair. Why can't I look normal like everybody else?" Mother sighed and pulled her daughter close. "Well," she whispered, "I think your red hair makes you special." "Special just means weird, Mom," Tiffany snapped back sarcastically. Mother faced her. "No. Special means wonderful, extraordinary, and unique. And there are several reasons why red is a fabulous color to have." Wiping her eyes, Tiffany looked up at her mother with curiosity. "Mama, why is red so special?" Mother smiled and tapped Tiffany on the nose. "Well, for one thing, red is the color of the painted sky at sunrise and sunset. A ladybug proudly wears red on her back as she flies from plant to plant. Red is also the color of sweet summer strawberries. In the fall, trees adorn themselves in vibrant red colors. Thanksgiving turkey would be so boring if it didn't have the sparkling cranberry sauce accompanying it. Wintertime brings red wrapped packages. Red stockings hang expectantly by the chimney, waiting for Santa. A spring rose blooms with fragrant red petals. A peppermint just wouldn't be the same without the whimsical swirl of red. Red is the first color in a glistening rainbow. But the most important reason is that red is the color of the love that grows in your heart. Mother glanced down at her daughter and twirled one of the red locks around her finger. "That, my sweet Tiffany, is why your red hair makes you special." Tiffany grinned and threw her arms around her mother's neck. Oh, I love you, Mama. And the love I feel for you is definitely red. I hope you liked my book, Red is the Color of. And remember, the things that make you different are the things that make you special. God bless.